Hello and welcome. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between South Africa and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Markram watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Brilliant diving stop. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. South Africa are 1 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Duffy, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. South Africa, 13 for none. Henry from the Randwick end. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. 7 runs added there. South Africa, 20 for none. Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of the over, South Africa a 31 for none.
How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Henry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. And taking it deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. South Africa a 38 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Great shot through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Massive outside edge.
Markram watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. South Africa are 54 for 1. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. driven through cover, just the one. Edged. End of the over. 3 off it. South Africa are 57 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. And caught. That's just superb. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Santner from the Paddington end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. South Africa weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Misses everything. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Going with pace now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Ferreira has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And gone. Brilliant catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Miller taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Hit that hard and fast. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. South Africa a 90 for 4. Neesham from the Paddington end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 6 runs added in that over. South Africa a 96 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good shot, a beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
10 runs added in that over. South Africa are 106 for 4. Ravindra, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Ferreira watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Big edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. $11 runs added there. South Africa are 117 for 4. Duffy coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Smacks that away through the gap. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 10 off it. South Africa are 127 for 4. Ravindra from the Paddington end. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Miller, classy square drive.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the field with a great shot.
10 from 2. Great shot making, really well timed. Feels like someone's in a hurry.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Ravindra shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square with incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Can he get the 50?
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
One to get for 50.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. South Africa are 156 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Doesn't beat the infield. Big edge. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nearly gets the edge. Fulks with a great delivery there. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have been set a target of the openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. New Zealand are 3 for none. Going with spin now. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Big edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand are 10 for none. Jensen from the Randwick end. Misses everything.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Smacks that away through the gap.
Cut away off the front foot. Nice shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Super catch.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed a lot. 10 runs added there. New Zealand 20 for 1. Was quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good shot, a beauty.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Robinson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. 4 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 24 for 1. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Robinson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Robinson was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Jansen has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. George from the Paddington end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders. Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Ngidi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Chapman waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.